Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey! 70 Timberwolves.
The throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Here we go. Coconut.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
The motion man here is McClure.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. Now Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Second and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one is caught by Reed. And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Get set. 18.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70 range, 70 range, hop 70, hop 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This from 34 yards. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Purdy now on second down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Up.
Back to the air is Purdy. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Hold me ready. Ready.
The motion man here is McLaurin. In the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go. Start. Gravity line. Let's go.
Daniels to throw on second down. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Let's go now. Panther 50.
On second down, it's Daniel. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. But it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
70, Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
A first down throw for Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Outside. 18.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Get set, get set. 18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Outside.
Here's Purdy again. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Now, for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Porter.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And a whistle of down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy to the tight end, and he fits it in on a corner route. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McClure. Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McClure. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Niners 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
The 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
It's a turnover on down.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man. Thus, it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. This pass complete to Raymond. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Now Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Gotta be lying. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Throwing is Daniel. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Get set. Get set.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Defense on the stop. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Get set. Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
First down.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, 49. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Commanders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Almost at 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be close in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT up and good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do.
Deebo Samuel on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
Daniels now, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is Incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, not the greatest punch there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Watch out. Stop.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, 49ers.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Get him.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw for him. What I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Outside. Watch out. Stop.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of a gun. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
On the ready.
Man in motion, heading right. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Warriors 17. Ready.
Here's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McClure. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
For a Commander's first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. First down throw there is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll motion over Samuel.
19, go.
Now Daniels. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
A successful drive, but in dangerous stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McClure. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On 1st down, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Daniels gonna throw again. Open man is Reed. He's got it. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
He'll buy time left. He's trying to run for it. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A little surprising to see that keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here we go. Draft all 80. Cavity Ranger.
In motion, Reed.
Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Perry, McFlurry. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Commanders 23. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get set. Up.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, San Francisco. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On target. Got it to McClure. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down tap at the 45-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniel. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Even in the air, here's Daniel.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Out to his right. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Daniels now on first down. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
On the six.
Up second and 5 at the 49ers 25-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing now. Daniel. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Mustang, here we go, here we go. Can't be lying. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60.
To the air again is Daniels. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Niners 49, Commanders 23.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
He'll decide to keep this once more. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Ready, set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Slice blue. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Set, cut. Seal, black. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
On the double.
First down, Commanders.
Set. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.